fighting compositions, but maybe this is why they're throwing the curveball. They could have been practicing this the week leading all the way up to it. But now, the only mystery left is what Splyce are going to lock in as their final choice, and it's a Kassadin on the mid, so we will see Odoamne taking the Sion.
Okay, so a lot of interesting things to note about both compositions. First thing, Roccat, always going to be looking to play through bot lane. You've got to remember that the great thing about Xayah Rakan, a lot of engage available, and you have the ability to roam with Taliyah down towards the bottom side of the map once you hit level 6, and it can be rather difficult for Kassadin to follow, even though he's a pretty quick guy himself.
Yeah, he'd be rift walking.
So they have Profit on a strong laner in
who have just kind of really stepped it up.
You can certainly see that. Ooh, speaking of the duo that may step it up.
All right, Memento, he's going to get caught. Xerxe and Odoamne bashing him. Let's see if Blanc and Profit can come in to turn the tide here, but Nisqy's even going to follow. Flashes forward to pick up first blood. Hell of another blade right there.
And we praised Roccat for their early vision yet. You can see Blanc roaming around as well.
I know he's here, though. Who's he going to impale? Gets exhausted immediately. Weaver's Wall's coming out in a teleport. Xerxe, they want to turn on Black Shield on top of him, looking for the Kobbe damage. He's going to pull Memento back into 5 members of Splyce.
And Splyce read the play beautifully. They're now going for the chase onto Blanc.
Oh, boy. Blanc's in some trouble right now. Tries to get the knock away. Nisqy chasing him down, and the rest of Splyce are coming through. Welcome to the jungle, property of Splyce.
Things falling apart in the early game for see if they can find a couple kills, and if they can secure an early tower against the Caitlyn, that's definitely a window of opportunity where they can then start moving this Xayah Rakan around.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. Xerxe gunning for him right now as he flashes away but gets pulled back by the goo on the roots. See if they can make the play with the teleport coming in. Xerxe is already flashed out, and in comes Memento as well. Fast being wiggled, and Mega Gnar. Xerxe is going to get popped down once again. This is surely going to be a kill picked up for Roccat. All they've got to do is polish off the pieces, and it goes the way of Blanc.
So Roccat finally get a kill onto the board. They counter-gank Xerxe effectively, ability to force a lot of these plays, and now they're looking for a mid-tier 1.
Well, they can force the towers. They've got a lot of damage on that, and a quick charm, and pulling back in. HeaQ's going to knock down Xerxe. Pain Train's coming in looking for Blanc. They're going to knock right into him, and Nisqy's going to get immediate revenge. Mid laner for jungle.
So it ends up being a 1-for-1, but Roccat, they still have pressure. They should be able to secure this tier 1 tower. They're not letting the momentum slow down. Everything starting to pick up now for Roccat.
And forget about 1-3-1, and they're just sieging. Norskeren can't go for the 1v1 right now. So does he, though. Gets the charm up, battle dance, and they knock him right in. kaSing is the one they were looking for, who gets the soul shackles onto Memento as Xerxe pulls him right back in. HeaQ coming forward. Nobody wants to take this fight right now, though. Or maybe Splyce do. Decimating smash flashed away.
Gnar is here.
Gonna jump forward. Let's see. He's gonna 3-4-man knock him right now, and in comes the Gnar. Profit trying to stack that bar, and Nisqy's going to get a kill quickly before it all happens. Odoamne getting the help of a heal from one of his teammates. Profit stacking the Gnar bar, looking to go forward. They take down Odoamne, and that is going to be the end of it for now.
Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. How many times have they been able to thwart teams trying to set up around that objective? As it is now Splyce pushing in down the middle lane.
All right, they're going to try to get that siege on, but the mini-wave is melting pretty fast. They do get a root onto Norskeren, but he's going to get a knock-up and a lock-up suppression. Dragging him right back in. Memento finding Odoamne, but the train's leaving the station, or is it? It's going to get interrupted as HeaQ picks up the finishing blow on the kill. Blanc getting low, but getting healed, and now the fight is continuing to go back and forth. Profit gets pulled in. He's fine. He's got the big Gnar. The battle dance. Norskeren trying to go in with the grand entrance. Not going to happen, though, as the Black Shield was on, and Nisqy picks up kill number 6.
And a bit of a miscommunication there between Profit and Norskeren will result in the loss of his life.
And Nisqy just didn't look all that good on the stats and in how he was able to play it. It's definitely kind of turned around here. Memento is turned around as well as he gets exhausted trying to find a pick onto either Kobbe or kaSing. Splyce are hanging around, though. Here comes Xerxe hopping, insta charm on the Kassadin. He's going to be able to do enough damage. Odoamne comes right in, and Nisqy deletes HeaQ off the map, and they are going to be able to clean up the rest of Roccat. Double kill going the way of the Kassadin. Can he make it a triple? It gets stolen away by Kobbe, and guess what, Vedius? It's Baron time.
Beautiful flank from Odoamne. He hit directly onto the 2 carries, set up perfectly for the rest of his team to punish. They get themselves 3 kills, and Splyce, they're going to lock themselves in. The first Baron of our quarterfinals.
26 minutes, and Splyce are certainly pulling away from Roccat off a brilliantly executed team fight. Nice collapse all across the board. The only thing you can complain about is Kobbe picked up a kill that clearly was meant for Nisqy. Coming through. Oh, kaSing. sends one Dark Binding, goes a little bit wide. HeaQ popping the Featherstorm, and in goes Norskeren on the combo. Can they get the deletion? It's Xerxe that goes down, but that's the tank. That's not who they want, and it's going to be an answer back on the Skarner. Now the pain train's coming in, the double kill for Nisqy, and Splyce turn it right around after Roccat spent everything they had in the tank. Kobbe guns down Blanc, and even Prophet can't get away as easily. Gets pulled back in by the goo. The decimating smash into Gnar form. Kobbe getting a double kill as he picks off the final member, and that is everyone gone. Ace at 33.5.
5 for 0. Splyce take everything from Roccat. They're not going to need the Baron. They simply want the base as they look to secure the first game in this quarterfinal.
All they needed was the fight, not the objectives. Now, they don't have any minions right now, so they're actually going to walk away because they can't
might have
quite
to go
end
for Baron.
This game for sure. Knocking down the tower should be easy peasy. And just let the minions take care of the rest of it, and that's it. Doors open. Let's see. Prophet goes Gnar, but he's not able to find any damage. Nisqy trying to get a pick off onto Norskeren. Not going to happen. As he dances away, but Xerxe's going in, looking for a pullback. Not going to happen there, and the inhibitor's still going to fall. All the same, Roccat running out of options, running out of time. They've got a tank. They've impaled Odoamne, but can they take him down? Can they turn the fight? Ace in the hole coming in onto Norskeren. He's going to have to go back to Fountain. The zombie Odoamne comes back in, but with super minions marching towards, with Baron-empowered minions marching in. Splyce might want to just try to end this, even in a 4v5 situation. They're going to knock down one. Here goes Norskeren, and he gets the charm up, but he can't find the Kassadin. Nisqy hopping forward. That's a lot of damage, but not enough to get the execution. They're going to have one final chance to get back into this base, but the Nexus is bare right now. Roccat can't do anything as it just falls down, and off the back of some brilliant team fighting, Splyce put away game one.
HeaQ just... HeaQ was wiped off the map.
Oh yeah, he got deleted.
Like, I think that was a 2-shot from Nisqy. Oh man, that was so around. Again, it's kind of important for Roccat to play through the bottom side of the map. They have the Rise to use the Realm Warp, look for those roam opportunities. You also have the Shen ultimate to make plays and be active towards the bottom side of the map. And Shen typically does pretty well against Camille during the laning phase too. So I feel like Roccat, once again, have to play towards bot. They failed to execute very early on in game one. It's important that they do so in game two.
Yeah, and for the Splyce side, they've got a pretty mean team fight once again. When you look at some of the tools they have in their inventories, you've got the Zac with the Orianna ball. All right, just inside the fog of war. Prophet could be in trouble down low, but Memento's coming in as well. There's the Tauntaun flashing away, and in comes Memento. X-Tech ultimatum popped, looking for Prophet, trying to two-step it out. Xerxe under tower, secures first blood, and he is going to get popped into blobs. Let's see if Memento can polish him off before Odoamne turns back around, tries to cut him into ribbons. The TP is on, and he's going to save the life of his jungler.
Good play there from the Romanian duo. Ulti coming out from Rise. Can he find a pick?
It's just Blanc. This is pretty heavy investment. Flashes forward, goes for it, and he's going to be able to knock Xerxe down to 0.
So at the very least, Roccat trade 1 for 1, but their Shen ends up going. How well this is going to work out for them. They do have the Realm Warp. Here it goes.
Blanc's going to bring Memento, or actually just himself. And Odoamne's going to hop over, looks for Memento, trying to make his great escape over the wall. If he gets out of this, this would be legendary, but a flash forward by Blanc maintains. But that's not going to happen. Memento picking up a kill on Odoamne.
Now, because Rise is on the top side of the map, now a bit of a fight in mid lane.
Ooh, all of a sudden, things got hot and heavy right now. Looking for Nisqy. Let's see if they can find the damage. Blanc, Prophet, Memento all on top, but the Shockwave going to pull back 3. Meanwhile, Norskeren is getting chunked out. Odoamne claiming the kill for this one. Roccat there split on their targets, and Blanc is going to get down for the double. Odoamne picking up 2 right now.
Splyce find a team fight in the middle lane after trying to siege down the mid-tier 1. Not sure how they were even in a position to set this one up, but another early advantage game. That will be the first tower of the game. And now already things starting to swing in the favor of pretty risky. If anything, do you remember the last time Splyce played Jhin and then went up against Vitality? Good fight!
Okay, they baited out Blanc, that's for sure. Okay, curtain call is on to the HeaQ ultimatum. Means that he is not getting out of there anytime soon. Odo follows him to the ends of the earth.
And this will be a free blue buff. And the roaring Romanian duo. Oh, Torn gets used.
There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And it looks like the ultimatum is going to get popped down under tower. They don't care about that damage. Xerxe hopping out and claiming the kill. He doubles down on to Prophet.
He's going to tank the tower as well to keep that cannon minion alive. Nisqy now moving up towards the top side to catch the wave. Roccat
that he's having trouble dealing with. All right, rooted in place is Norskeren. They pop him down. There's a lot of damage coming out of the Jhin. For a shot, flashing, and Kobbe with a style opens up the curtains to try and take down Memento. That's 2 shots landing. There's nowhere for him to go. Pulled back. They just spend in every single ultimate they have because they know they can take him out. And with the jungler gone, the support out of there, going to be time for Baron.
See, it might be only 4 bullets, but that's all he needs. Kobbe flashes in, secures the final hit onto Norskeren with both jungler and support dead. Splyce very easily moved towards the Baron, and they're going to get it extremely clean.
This is looking like one of those very clean, collected Splyce games where they get the lead, they keep the snowball rolling, and there's just no way back for
Roccat crumbling under the pressure. Here goes a fight though.
Norskeren once again, he's deleted off the map. This time it's courtesy of Nisqy and the shockwave, but Odoamne senses his time is now to go in looking for HeaQ. The double kill though, it's Nisqy that picks it up, and a sweep. It looks like Odoamne is going to grab one for himself. It's only Prophet and Blanc remaining. Splyce are running all over Roccat.
Oh my god, Splyce, they don't even have any minion waves anywhere, so they can't push anything.
They can tank
now
the
they've
tower.
got themselves one yet. Xerxe is going to tank it up, keep those minions alive, take the mid inhib. Odo's going to be pushing down in the bottom lane. Everything going in favor of the Splyce right now.
Oh yeah, it's all coming up. 26 minutes on the clock. 10 kills to the 2. A massive gold lead for Splyce once more. Their experience is shining through. Everything that they've been building towards right now, it has all come together for this team. And Roccat, they just don't have an answer. The game plan's gone awry twice now.
That's the best sum up I could probably say myself, Pyra. Roccat, they come in with a game plan.
Strong. Their base is in shambles right now. One last desperate fight. Looks like that's all they're going to get before game 3, and match point comes up. The curtains have been called. The shockwave, the wombo of a combo, and they're going to pull it all right back in. Double kill going the way of Nisqy. That's his 5th on the game. Kasing flashing for the point blank. Finding Blanc is already going to get knocked back into the fountain. Trying to get the heal. Going to flash right back into it, and that is going to be all she wrote. One tower falls. The second is not long for this world. And it's not even 30 minutes on the clock. Vedius and Splyce are flexing their muscles, and we have gone to match point in this quarterfinal.
Splyce, much more convincing than in game 1. They shut down the win conditions of Roccat. We didn't really get to see a single pro, but we'll see. What's the final lock-in for Splyce?
All right, Kasing's just going to go Taric.
Okay, so it's got to be Camille
Or Trundle Jungle.
It's Trundle Jungle, Pyra.
Wow.
Wow, we're actually
When's the
going to
last time we've seen that?
A Trundle Jungle. I don't... Stats, please help us. When was the last time we've seen
I'd like to phone a friend, please.
Jungle? Yes. Please help us out. We'll talk a little bit more about it when we get into game. Let's look at the overall concept. Roccat, team fighting. Definitely the name of the game for them. Blanc can have an opportunity to redeem himself after the Anivia.
It's taken them 2 games to get there, though. Let's see if they've got anything else left in the tank here. HeaQ, Norskeren gonna get spotted. They get the hook off, but there's the dazzle. They get Flay 2 in, but HeaQ gets instant exhausted, traps her down. Kobbe's also taking a lot of damage, though. Oh, he pulls him right over. Kobbe's gonna have to flash. The rockets are out. Nobody's coming to help. Flash is following, heals everything. The hook, it's not gonna be there. The Jinx, HeaQ, he's overstepped it. Can he stay alive? No summoner spells. Kasing is looking for that auto. The hook comes in. Norskeren's gonna save his carry's life.
Blanc comes in. Oh,
Kasing, he's gonna get stunned up against the wall. It's his first blood for Roccat. It is.
Roccat finally secured themselves first blood after what was a bit of a crazy trade down in the bottom lane. Gank up on the top side.
Yep. Ganking up towards the top. Prophet's gonna get stopped up once again. Subjugated by Xerxe. He's trying to go unstoppable, gets interrupted, trying to run back, flash forward, followed. And Odoamne claims a kill.
And this is Splyce sticking to a win condition that has proved to be successful.
Not to incredible success, even though he was able to out-split push on the sides by Memento. Now Nisqy might be in some trouble here. He goes for the Demonic Ascension, and in goes Memento, gets the kill with the Ragnarok on.
All right, now we have a game on our hands.
Yeah, we do, Vedius. This is what we wanted to see out of this series.
Yeah, Roccat, they don't have any early game focused win conditions, and funnily enough, now they're finding way more opportunities.
Funny how that works sometimes to get the Flay back on Kasing. He's going to be in some trouble. Not even going to be able to pop his ultimate because he is only level 5, and down he goes. HeaQ picking up one.
Kasing, we talked a little bit about how he personally right now.
These are all champions that can take over games. Xerxe is going to face check into Memento. And there's the subjugate on, but it's a team fight that they are willing to take. Memento unable to grab the lantern out to safety. Meanwhile, Blanc and Nisqy going toe-to-toe. Here comes Prophet in on the TP, but he's going to have to get the hell out of dodge before the rest of Splyce collapse on top of a misplay from Roccat.
Oh, Memento, he feels that he could commit to the fight, and he ends up losing his life pick now.
Get the stun on to Prophet. Hook only lands on the minion. Prophet decides not to go in any further, just gets Aurora the Slayer out onto the cannon creep.
Ultimate in these fights, so Splyce are going to have to respect this. I do see a
Teleport.
TP coming in the bottom lane.
Double teleport. This could be trouble right now. HeaQ's going to get pulled back. There's going to be another one popped from Prophet. He better cancel, though. This is going to be trouble unless they want to try to take the 5v5. But the Sion is all by his lonesome, and that's a 5-man, 4-man Cosmic Radiance, but it's going to end. Here comes the Sion train, but it's going to end prematurely. Memento and the rest of the team trying to make good their escape, but that was dead on arrival.
Big mistake there from Prophet that is quickly punished by Splyce. He finished off the TP, thinking that they could go for an engage, but Splyce were just in a better position, and now they will be able to secure their first tower of the game.
The first tower of the game as well, just shy of the 18-minute mark. It's going to fall to Splyce. Meanwhile, back. Let's see what they can do here, though. In the mid, it's HeaQ that actually finds himself caught right into Xerxe. It's a lot of damage, but the rest of the team has arrived, and they're looking to chase down the Trundle. The hook is going to catch on top of him. Ragnar Roccat and rolling it. Prophet who picks up the kill, but meanwhile, Odoamne taking down the backline. Will he escape with his life? Trying to take the fight here to the rest of Roccat. Hextech ultimatum, and he's not going anywhere. Popped in by that hook, but it's not going to go down just yet. The Cosmic Radiance, it's too late. He's going to fall. However, so have two members of Team Roccat right now. Another hook is not going to catch on. A very extended fight in the mid proves a 2-for-2.
Hill top side, hang around the Baron. And now let's see how quickly this actually goes down, because for Splyce, this should actually be pretty quick.
Okay, they're going to get the stun off. Actually peel away, look for the Olaf, and there's the Hextech ultimatum. Now, do they have the damage to take down Odoamne? Let's see if they can pull it in. Not before he gets the pick off, and the wall is going to melt. Odo is not going to fall today. And with the jungler gone, Splyce, they can just keep this pressure game up. Meanwhile, Nisqy down bottom.
Do have teleport on Prophet. Here we go.
All right, Baron's going to be started. They've got 4 members. Camille trying to sniff around the side. How far do Roccat want to commit to this? It's already down to 4,500. They're going to have to run away. Memento taking a little bit of extra damage. Blanc getting popped down. Here comes Xerxe. It looks like they're going to lose at least one here. Odoamne over the wall. Hextech ultimatum looking for HeaQ, but they can't quite follow.
Big stun.
Here comes Prophet. They got a huge one. Odoamne, though, he takes out the AD carry. Nisqy's flashed over the wall with a demonic ascension. And it looks like Odoamne is not keen to let anyone get away. None shall escape except Memento to tell the tale, as even Prophet is locked up under the tower. The train is going, and it's an ace in the hole to finish him off, or not. He's actually going to hold on.
But Splyce secure 3 kills. They have the Baron in their eyes. And Roccat, they just wanted the fight to happen. They knew they have a team fight comp. They knew that if they could just get the 5 versus 5, they could somehow turn this game around. But unfortunately, Splyce were the better executors. Splyce were the ones to take the Baron. And Splyce are on track to take the series over Roccat.
They could sweep this one out. It would be very, very good for them going up next week. Memento taking a huge heaping helping of damage. Odoamne is a terror in every lane. Started to kind of swing pretty big here for Splyce. It was only about 2,000-3,000 at most any time in the game, but it really turned around after that fight. Now it's going to be another one. Let's see, the Cosmic Radiance is down and the health bars are melting here. Kobbe's going to start it off by taking down Prophet. Down goes the Anivia, and they don't even need to worry about breaking the base because they have broken the backs of Team Roccat, cleaning house. And is this where they do it? With a triple kill for Odoamne, there are no members of Roccat standing.
Splyce obliterate Roccat. They cement their dominance over the opposition, and they're on their way to the semi-final.
Looking to sweep this one away. We saw a few fastballs, we saw a curveball, and Splyce pitched a no-hitter against Roccat.
With that victory, Splyce make their way to Copenhagen. They will be going up against G2 Esports in the semi-final, and getting a 3-0 win over Roccat will do so much for their confidence moving into next week.
No kidding, man. They did it in a very calm, collected, standard Splyce way in 2 games, and in the third, they decided to mix things up a little bit, and they were the stronger team every time.
And you think about the development that this team has made from the beginning of the split, where they seem to be a little all over the place, relying on 50-minute games to pull out wins, just hoping that they can get those late-game team fights in order to scramble back from what was a horrible early-game deficit. They are now the ones controlling the early game. They're now the ones dictating the pace. They have multiple carry threats in every single role. This team is looking strong, and now they've secured themselves as a top 4 team in Europe.
It is incredible, though. Really, it's hard to understate how much growth we've seen out of Splyce, because we were even looking for these points of critique. Where can they falter? Where is maybe other win conditions for teams? We looked at Nisqy maybe as a potential weak link, but he showed up today in a big way. First getting really fed on that kaSing, and then just everything else he did afterwards. Fantastic.